Hey everyone, welcome back to Immediate Movie Reactions. I'm here after seeing Cuckoo, the movie starring Hunter Schafer. This is a new horror film, I guess. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because, long story short, it's not very good. I don't know this is worth your time. It starts out, it's kind of cool. Hunter Schafer is a young lady named Gretchen who has recently lost her mom, so she's going to live with her dad, even though she's like 17 and very nearly an adult. So why this is all happening? They're also moving to the Swiss Alps and building a resort or helping to build a resort. I don't know. It's the same place where the dad and his new wife met and conceived the daughter, whose name is Alma, 8 years ago. And it starts out, it's very Lynchian, it's very creepy, it's kind of cool. One of the things that I did like is sometimes in these movies it spends too long maybe building up, sounds strange, too long building characters and too long building up to the actual scares. This kind of jumps right in, but unfortunately that's the problem, is that it doesn't have a whole lot going on. There's this high concept, and the thing with these high concept films is that if you don't have a good ending or if you don't know where you're going with it, then just don't do it, because what happens is this movie completely falls apart about halfway through. I think if you see the first 30 to 45 minutes of this film and then leave or turn it off and imagine what might happen, whatever you imagine is going to be better than what actually happens in this movie. I want to say that I like the design. I think it's kind of cool. Like, it's almost modern. They have cell phones and they have MP3 players and they have earbuds, but they also have like basically rotary phones and old cars and tape-based answering machines. A lot of stuff that it doesn't give you a clear timeline on what's going on, which is also, there's these weird time loops sort of things in this. And, bottom line, the sound design is really cool, because this is, I can't believe I'm saying this, this is a movie based on a cuckoo bird or a cuckoo monster. They call him Homo cucurania, which I think was also the spider from Spider-Man. And, what happens is that this creature is being raised by some scientists or some preservationists or something like that, and they come to these resorts and they impregnate people. And like the whole mystery, the idea of what it builds up is kind of cool, but it absolutely falls apart and it's not worth it at the end. Towards the end of this film, there's a shootout between two guys with semi-automatic weapons that are standing 5 to 10 feet apart, and it's bang, bang, ba-bang, bang, 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 bang. Like they can't hit each other. I don't know what the point of this is. The fight scene between the lead character and the cuckoo monster, which, by the way, is that if you can't get the monster to look right, if you can't get the monster to look scary, then don't show it. Right? Keep it in the shadows, keep it obscured, keep it mysterious, but they show it, and unfortunately it's so stupid looking. And so there's I don't know, fight scene is not the right word, but the creature comes after Gretchen, who's the main character, and gets stabbed because like she has a switchblade, because like it's also 80s maybe, I don't know, but she stabs it. And if you remember back from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, Paul Rubens in there gets stabbed by Buffy, and he does a thing where he stabbed in her and he goes, ugh, ah, ooh, and it's like 5 minutes of him pretending to die. Well, that's kind of what happens with this stupid cuckoo monster. There's just so much that makes no sense. And I think maybe the cuckoo was like her mom, and I'm sorry, spoiler, but it doesn't matter, because don't get to that point in this movie. Seriously, stop and think about what might have happened, and it's going to be better for you that way. See it, stream it, or skip it. I think you got where I'm coming from. Skip this movie. I want to give it credit for trying to do something different, but a fucking cuckoo monster, like, are you kidding me with this? It's stupid. It's not scary. It's not gory. It's just silly. The sound design, there's a French movie called They, where whenever the force, the evil, the hunter, the bad guy, whatever comes, there's this kind of clicking noise that for whatever reason, even though it is a terrible, another terrible movie, do not see that movie. But for some reason that sound hit me, right? It hit me just right that it did creep me out. And this movie starts out that way as well. But the thing is, by the time you've heard the monster scream or make the noise or whatever it is, a dozen, 3 dozen, whatever, 100 times, you don't care anymore. It really doesn't matter. So anyway, I gotta go because I can't do any more with this movie. Skip it. This is a skip it, and I will see you after the next movie. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I appreciate you all.